Well, hello, my algebra students. Here's the answers from yesterday's little homework I gave you. So you can check. Then we have these problems too. Then we have these problems. Then we have these problems. Okay, today we're going to be doing operations in scientific numbers, and we're going to do that tomorrow. And then Friday, it's on to something else. And I've decided no quiz or test this week. Woohoo, little break. Now, adding scientific numbers. You have to have the same power on your 10 to be able to add them. Because this would be 30,000, because the power is 4, 30,000, plus this would be 400. So if I did 3 plus 4 is 7, well, that would be wrong, because this should be 30,400. So you can only add them when you have the same power on your 10. So if I had 6, oops, one a little too far, 6 times 10 to the 4th, and sometimes I'll use an X, sometimes a dot, plus 3 times 10 to the 4th, then that would be 9 times 10 to the 4th. Power doesn't change because it's the same amount. Now multiplying. Whenever you have parentheses right next to each other, it means multiply. Now this is not foiling because it's not addition, it's multiplication. So 3 times 2 is 6 times, now remember laws of exponents, when you multiply two things same base, you add the powers. So it'd be 6 times 10 to the 10th. Wow, big number. So we got 4 times 2 is 8 times 10 to the 16, because when you multiply two things same base, you add the powers. Now the next one is tricky. Ooh, is it tricky? 4 times 3 is 12 times 10 to the 14th. But we have a problem. The first number has to be between 1 and 10. So I need to divide it by 10, but to keep it balanced, I have to multiply this by a 10 or add 1 to the power. So freeze the computer, do these two, and then turn me back on. Okay, so this one, 2 times 3 is 6, times 10 to the 8th, because 10 to the 3rd, 10 to the 5th, and when you multiply two things same base, you're going to add the powers. This one, you'd have 5 times 6 is 30, times 10 to the 14th. But that one is not between 1 and 10, so I divide it by a 10. But if to keep it balanced, if I divided this by 10, I got to multiply this by 10 or add to the power. Are you getting tired of the cold? Anyways, now, I was going to, well, yeah, let's go ahead. So if I have 8 times 10 to the 4th, and I divide that by 2 times 10 to the squared, well, you divide 8 divided by 2 is 4. When you divide two things same base, you subtract the powers. If you remember from laws of exponents, 4 minus 2 is 2. So if I have 6 times 10 to the 11th divided by 2 times 10 to the negative 3rd, you'd go 6 divided by 2 is 3. And then, now you always keep it on top. You would never divide the top into the bottom. And then 10 11 divided by 10 negative third, whenever you divide two things same base, you subtract. 11 minus negative 3 would be 10 to the 14th. Woohoo! See if you can do one. 9 times 10 to the 20th divided by 3 times 10 to the 6th. Just try it. Well, 9 divided by 3 is 3. Times 10 to the, whenever you divide two things in base, you subtract. 20 minus 16 is 14. So short lesson today. Tomorrow we're going to review scientific notation. Then we'll move on. Hey, have a good day.